Hey everybody, Mary here. So in today's video, what we're going to talk about is this idea of building your own personal board of directors. It's a term that I heard recently on the social media platform Clubhouse, but it's something that I think many job seekers and professionals in general do already to some degree. And we're going to discuss this idea of building your own personal board of directors and why it's so important. Okay, so please click the subscribe button below so you don't miss out on any videos on our channel. We talk about any hiring topics. If you're a job seeker or professional, click subscribe so you don't miss out. When we think of personal board of directors, who are we talking about? Sure, they are your cheerleaders, supporters, anyone who is in your corner for your career or professional concerns. However, to get more specific than that, these are strategic people that you want on your team, that can support you at various stages in your career. We're also tapping these people to hopefully make connections and introductions to other opportunities and other resources that can help you advance your career. I also believe that a personal board of directors also needs to include not just people who have preceded you and have done great things in their career, hopefully in the direction that you want to go into, but I believe that your board of directors also needs to have people either in your peer group or, more junior to you. And the reason for that is, we join the workforce, we're not in a silo. We have to interact with all sorts of people, all sorts of disciplines at various stages in their career. And at some point, people will need to rely on each other. So it's good to have people that you trust. I also believe that if you have people who are a little more junior than you in their career, or they offer something different, it's good because they can learn from you. And I guarantee you will learn from them. I can speak to this personally because while I have been working for about 20 years or so, and I've definitely met people who I admire and respect and I want to learn and keep in my group of people that I trust whenever I have questions. I recently met some people who are, certainly more junior than me. And I just love learning from them because they bring another lens and perspective. And a great example is how they interact with technology and all the latest and greatest platforms like social media that's out there and how they're using it for their job search. Things that I probably would never have thought about because I don't spend nearly as much time on these things as they do. So it really opened my mind to just new things, and I feel that we always need that, and we need people in our squad that we know are there for you and that you're there for them, and this is at every stage of a professional level. So a few other things that you want to keep in mind when you're building a board of directors. These people, like I said, they can offer advice and mentorship. They can also help navigate any career decisions or make introductions on your behalf to other people who you might like to meet that are working at companies that you're interested in. But also, your board of directors should be people that are your champions and they're able to vouch for you, no doubt. It's not just a comment that you expect from people on your board of directors to be like, oh, she's a good worker, she's a great professional, but a lot more than that. They are able to really be your cheerleader and speak to what you've done, speak to actual examples of work that you've done and that how you've made an impact or a positive impression on programs, and really advocate on your behalf. These are people that I recommend to job seekers to have in their pocket, or at least good relationships with, from their careers, because they serve as references a lot of times. Who are on your board of directors really should be singing your praises and have the confidence, and that they're really evangelizing all the good things that you do. That way you're able to have a really personalized point of view representing you professionally. So I would love to hear who you have in your corner. So beyond, your cheerleader, your mentor, peers, who else do you value in your group of people that support your career, that can actually be helpful and useful to where you'd want to go? Please leave comments in, the notes, comments in the video below, as well as feel free to send me a message and I'd be happy to respond.